Welcome back. Short video. It's going to be about flocking. If you use flock in your projects, like little keepsake boxes, jewelry boxes, and you got flocking, this is what this video is about. If you don't use flocking, then this video is no importance to you. I'm going to show you how to do it. Then I'm going to show you how I do it. It's easier, it's quicker, definitely cheaper as far as time. If your time is valuable, then the way I do it is a lot cheaper because it's quicker. I watched some videos on how to make it. This is full of red flock. That'll last me my lifetime. Some black, probably to last me just as long. I don't know why I made this much. I'll probably never use it, but we'll push this off to the side, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Which I'm not going to actually do it, but I'm going to go through the process of doing it. First, you need some sawdust. You're going to put some. Well, let's do it like this. Take some paint, whatever color you want to use. Black. Put some black paint in a tub, just on the bottom. You don't want to fill it up, just on the bottom. Then you're going to add you some, I don't have it, but you're going to add you some water. And then you're going to take the water and paint, mix it up, so it looks a little like, you know, more watery than it is paint. It has to be thin. And after you mix your water and your paint together, put your sawdust in there, and then mix up your sawdust. Probably use a stick. Mix up your sawdust and your mixture until the sawdust absorbs all of the liquid, and you got black sawdust. Now, there comes the time-consuming part. You're going to take your mixture, put it on a flat surface, board or something clean, spread it out, stick it in the sun. That's why you need to do this in the morning. Put it in the sun and let it dry all day till the next day. After that, bring it back in. If it's dry, get your little sifter thing here. Get you a container that you're going to keep it in. Let's say this is going to be my container. And this stuff's already broken down, but anyways. You put your dry mixture in there. Take your round-ended screwdriver or something with a round end, and you just rub that thing till it all comes out. And anything that's a little bit too big to go through, you toss it. But this is what you come up with. Some really fine colored flock. Now, I've never used the flock that you can buy. You can't buy it around here. Nobody's ever heard of it. So I don't know. Like, this is soft, but it's not really soft as pure powder is. Because once you mix it with your water and your paint and you let it dry, well, you know, it has a not like sandpaper, but it's not real. I mean, this feels soft, but once you glue it and paint it and put it in one of your projects, it's going to get hard. It's going to absorb the paint, the glue, however you're going to adhere it to the project. It is going to get hard. So I don't know if the flock that you can buy that comes in, you put in the tube and you push it and the dust comes out. I don't know how that looks or feels after it dries. I'm thinking it's going to have a little more rough or harder texture to it than soft. So basically it's real simple. Paint, water, you mix it up, throw you some fine sawdust in there, mix up your sawdust, let it dry for a good day. take it, put it in a little sifter like this, and you just start grinding. This one, and I have another half container of this red. Oh, it probably took me a day of dry, couple days, yeah, 4 days to make this. Yeah, way too long, way too much time. This is the way I do it. All right, I don't like this little box I made, so that's why I'm using it. It don't have a back to it. It's one of those passes through, like so. Anyways, I don't remember which one. We're gonna try it. Let's see. Actually, you can't tell. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna show you this one in just a second. Okay, pick your color, black. Now there's two ways to do this, or two ways that I've done it. Make your project, you're finished, you're ready to put the flock, you tape the edges with some painter's tape, okay? And then this one, I believe, I coat the bottom of the box or the drawer with glue. Smooth layer of glue, no clumps. Nice smooth layer of glue, okay? Once I got it all glued, I took my sifter and my flock and I sifted in there like this, nice, until I covered it all. After it dries, knock out the excess. And then you can always come back with some paint and touch it up like that. Now these two, got some dust in there. These two are almost identical. This one, I covered the bottom with some glue, just some regular Titebond wood glue. I spread a thin layer over it, tape the edges, put some wood glue in there, and then using one of these sifters, I put just sawdust, not my black sawdust, just pure sawdust, no paint and nothing. Just like this, just pure sawdust on top of that glue. Oh, and I filled it up, fill it up. Press it in. After a while, a couple hours, 2-3 hours, whatever it was, it dries. You knock all the extra sawdust out, and you have a sawdust bed, and it's all lined with just sawdust. Then, after that, take your black paint, a little paintbrush, just lightly paint it. Okay, that one was with glue. The little one, I stuck the sawdust in here, glued it in here with the paint. Tape the edges, paint the inside. I have a smaller brush I use this for, but anyways, I paint the inside with some black paint. Spread all my sawdust in here, real good, real thick. Press it into the paint on the walls, on the sides, just pure sawdust. Let it dry for a couple, 2-3 hours. Take out the excess, knock out the excess. Get some black paint. Lightly touch it up with some black paint. This one was put in with some glue. This one was put in with black paint. Both of them were touched up with black paint. This one is the flock. There's no difference. I know you can't feel it. I know that, but maybe you can hear it. That's the flock, that's the sawdust. There's no difference in the two. Now, to take the edge off of the roughness, I'll take some 220 sandpaper, very lightly, don't press hard. Some 220 sandpaper, and just very lightly. Rub it with some 220 sandpaper. And if you get a little sawdust or you rub too much, you know, just take a little black paint, dab it on there. It hides it. And you rub it with some sawdust. And it takes off that rough feeling. When it's done, you like it, I take some polyurethane, some clear, fast drying polyurethane, and just coat it with some polyurethane. It seals it, coats it, keeps it nice, protects the sawdust. Yeah, baby. So, that's pure sawdust. That's not the homemade flock. Now, if you want a really, really nice drawer, then you're going to use, uh-oh, my grandson's beep beep, felt. This is probably going to be the best stuff to use. The problem I have with felt is well, like for this one here, it's already coming off. It's already peeling off the edge. And it's a pain in the, yeah, it's pain in the behind to cut it and to get it in there with the shape and everything. But you have the soft liner, okay? Flocking is, it's not soft like this. It's a little more hard. Well, I'm gonna put my grandson's little car back in there. That's his little car. Now, you need sawdust. I've been keeping sawdust forever. And not because of this, I keep it for other reasons. But this is a trash can. Let's see if I can turn it so you can see it. Got some paper in there. Anyways, this is a trash can. This is the sawdust. Comes from all my tools. And it's just rough sawdust. I got pine needles in here. There's paper. Who knows what else is in there? There's some paper there. Okay, that's the good, I'm sorry, that's the rough sawdust. That's the, right off the floor. Move that out of the way. Turn you this way. Okay. Build you a screen just like that one right there that you're looking at. Okay? Just some scrap wood. Okay, this is a window screen. Go buy it at the hardware store, 10 bucks for a roll of it. Build your frame the size of whatever tub you're gonna use. Put that right there. Don't move, let me get some sawdust. Throw some of that rough sawdust on there. Then you're gonna need something to scrape it with. And you take this, you don't want to push down on it. To me, it works better if you just slide it. You get the really good stuff. That's all you do. Slide it around, mix it up. Left to right, forwards and backwards. Okay. And then you get this left over. Shavings. I don't use this stuff. I usually toss that in the trash can. I'm gonna do one more. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but we're gonna try. I'll just throw a little bit on there. Hey, you might be able to. All right. That's the gold. That's the good stuff right there. I hope the camera's picking it up. I can't see up in this. Let me do a bigger one. Like I said, if you use flocking in your projects that you build or whatever, this is the way to do it. I'm not saying that those other people that make flock, because I watched a few videos, you know, they're all basically the same. Water, paint, dye. But they all pretty much make it the same way. Mix some paint, water, sawdust, let it dry overnight, all day. But this is, I mean, this the gold of the gold, pure sawdust. I could bag this stuff and sell it. Not really. But this is the good stuff. This is what you want right here. Okay, that's that. Had a short video on how to make flock. If you don't use flock, well, this video is no importance to you. But if you use flock, do it the other way. It's quicker, it's easier. You just put some glue in your little drawer or whatever you want to cover with flock. You just put some glue in there, or the color of the paint that you want it to be. Pour your pure sawdust in there. You let it dry. You touch it up with the color that your paint color that you want it, and you're done with it. It's so much easier, so much quicker. You have a blessed day. I will see you all on the next one.